I'm Sharon, and I'm from Brooklyn Center.
Did you know that as a resident of Brooklyn Center, you have an all-access pass to Northwest Community Television? You can produce your own show or help other residents create theirs.
What I like about Northwest Community Television, it's a community where I can produce my own craft shows and kids programs, as well as helping others with their shows.
Ready to produce your own TV show? Visit nwct.org. Get your all-access pass today.
This is going to be for the first show. There. So this is ready. Okay. We're going to recycle, reuse, and make something old into something new. Yep. My name is Sharon Kephart, and this is Angel, and our show is Auntie Sharon's Crafts and More. Okay, girl, are you ready? I want my viewers to look at things differently, and that's what I try to do, is I look around the house and I'll walk around and say, oh, I could use that in one of my crafts. My show is on Channel 20. It plays on Thursday nights, 7 to 8 p.m. It plays at 3 o'clock in the morning for those that are up that early, and also from 11 to noon on Friday morning.
Hi, I'm Ashley from Kids for a Better World, a nonprofit organization encouraging the empowerment of youth, supporting youth initiatives, and creating partnerships to address the needs of individuals, children, and families. Be the change.
Be the change and make the action, get involved. Be the change and make the action, get involved.
Hi, I'm Auntie Sharon, and this is my new show, Come Join Me on My Comeback Journey, to show you what it's like from the perspective of someone who has a traumatic brain injury or is a caretaker of someone who has an injury to the brain in some manner or sort. You can tell I was having problems there with finding the word. I'm still having issues with word recollections, and see, their recollections is not what I was thinking of. So this whole show is to show you what it's like from my point of view of having a brain injury, and also the point of view of caretakers. So last week I had a guest. Her name was Val, and we talked about similarities she's a caretaker of her son who has autism, and some of the similar things and frustrations that we all go through with the impatience of society and expecting us to be normal, and some of the things that we shared, some of the feelings about doing the show and being out there in society again and things like that. Well, today I said that we're going to do a continuation from that show to today, and I have a surprise for you, because the reason I started doing this show is because I didn't feel quite comfortable yet to start doing my craft show again, and that's where Val, my guest from last week, was watching me a lot for a few years. So today I have a surprise for her and for you. I'm going to attempt a craft. So let's introduce Val. Val, hi.
Oh, hi again.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for staying with me through this all-important show, because this is the reason that, I was doing all my craft shows for all those years, and my craft shows are very edited and very precise, and I do a lot of details with them and that, and I just didn't feel quite comfortable getting behind the camera to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attempt a craft with you today.
Okay.
And it's going to be, it's exciting because this craft we talk about with traumatic brain injuries and with caregivers and that we all need to take care of ourselves. And some of that is humor and going for walks and eating right and things like that. Well, stress is a big one, kind of cutting down on our stress
Yep.
and relaxing. I have a craft that is going to address that. And on my table here, my little craft table here, I have, I don't know if you can see this right here, we've got this little guy. Look at that. Isn't he cute? Isn't it? This is my, I guess you could say he looks like a pumpkin, but he's not orange. Because I did leave this little tab sitting up here, but I could have cut it off. But this, as I pick it up here, this is a stress ball. So this is what we are going to be making today. We're going to make, I'm going to show you how to make these stress balls.
Cool.
And you can make them hard or soft. Right now this one's kind of a little bit firmer and there's no water in it. But if you want to make it more of a squishy, soft, you can put water and a little bit of oil in it, and that will help to soften up the flour that's inside here. There's flour in here. How do you think we're going to get the flour in here?
That's what I've been trying to figure.
Well, I'm going to show you how to do this. You know how I'm into recycling. I have my little recyclable
Yep.
container here that I use for crafts and use for different things. And in here, this is called my stress kit. I have all the things in here for stress. And that includes the stress ball. And do you remember this?
Yes, the rain. The rain.
This is the traveling rain stick, toilet paper tube thing, and that. So we're going, and I think you saw the show that I did this one
I
on
did,
that.
yep.
And also, let me open this up here. You can make it the longer ways like this. You hear that? See, I really love these rain sticks.
It's
And
so
this helps.
relaxing of a sound.
Yeah,
It's
you can
peaceful.
make it go really high and high. And all that is the rice in here with the tin foil and then
Yeah.
balloons on the ends
Balloons on
to
the
hold
end.
it together. This works great. So this was one stress releaser, but when you're traveling and you're really stressed out, this might not work
Yeah.
quite as well. So I'm going to show us how to make those stress balls. So what we need is my recyclable bottle ideas too, where you can put things in them. But inside here is flour. And I bet you don't know how I got the flour in here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Well, all I did is I took another bottle like this, cut off the top, and it made a funnel,
Oh, okay.
and then I just turned it around and dumped it in.
Okay.
But this is what we're going to be using. We're going to be using this, and that's going to go inside of here. So let's get started with our craft.
Okay.
All right, I want you to pick out what color balloon you would like to make.
I think I'm going to pick yellow.
This is the balloons that we need, not too big, and you want them nice and firm, not too translucent. Okay, so we've got two of those. And one of them we're going to put aside for right now, and we're going to take yours and we're going to undo the top here. Now this could get just a teeny bit messy, but hopefully not. But there is a chance that it could open up on us and then the flour would go all over. But we're going to try not to let that happen. So I'm going to take your balloon real quick. And what you're going to do is open it up and you're going to put it right on top of here. So now you've got your balloon stuck on the top. See, you can even lift it. It's
Yep.
stuck on there. So then what you're going to do, and it's nice and airtight. See that? So what you're going to do is you are going to tip this up like this. And you'd think, oh, it's not doing nothing. you know, nothing's going in there. Well, it's not going to yet until you push
Oh.
on it. And see how it starts to open up?
Oh.
See how you keep pushing on it and pushing on it, and you're pushing this down inside of here, and then you have to keep, and I always put one finger here just to make sure it doesn't pull off, and you have to keep pulling it down to get the flour to go down into the lower part.
Oh.
Yeah, but now you want it to get bigger. So I'm going to have you do a couple squeezes
Okay.
right there, and just squeeze it in there. Yeah, and just, the more you squeeze it, the more it goes down in there. And then you just kind of help it
Yeah,
down
help
a
it
little
down.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can feel it's kind of
Yeah.
coming in that
Isn't
thin
this
part.
fun,
Yeah.
everyone? This is great. And you get rid of the stress as you're doing it too.
Well, yeah, because you're forcing all the flour down. You're
Yeah.
working. You're kind of kneading it through the balloon.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
goes down and compacts down to there, and you just keep pushing it in there and that. So you're going to want to get as much in there as you can to make it like a nice ball, just like that. A nice ball is what you want. And if you squeeze from the top
That work
really
better?
hard, just
Really
kind of
hard.
squeeze it hard to just put pressure in it. Then you
I
can
think
see
I'm
it
being
kind
too
of
gentle.
opening it.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Cute.
Didn't think you were going to do a craft on the show,
No,
did you?
I
You came.
didn't. It was a surprise.
Yeah, and this is something that you can do with all ages. You can do this with your son too,
Yeah, I
and that. You just have to, make sure that that's on nice. and
Yeah,
tight.
so it doesn't.
Yeah. So I'll just grab it from you here for a minute,
Okay.
and then I'll just gonna add a little bit more to it till we can get it to where we want it, and. Could see that, just see that kind of opening up there.
Yep.
I'm just kind of forcing it down. And there's enough in here to do a couple. So let's just get this a little bit more down here, because I want this ball to start forming. See, we got our nice little ball there at the
Ah.
end. Okay, now put a little bit more in there, and then our ball will get a little bit bigger. See that? And I just keep pushing on it. See how the ball's getting bigger?
Yep.
All right. And then you can put as much as you want in there. If you want it to be really nice and hard, you can put a lot in there. And but yeah, I think that looks about right. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks good.
Well, that's a nice size.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, I'll just push this down a little bit. And now we're going to cut it off of here. So push that down. And then we're going to take now the scissors, and we're going to cut right above it, right here, just like that. And then we can put this aside now. And now we've got our little ball there, container there. But now we have to make sure that this stuff is going to stay inside. It's not going to come out. So what you do is you take one more of the balloons like this, and in order to do it, you have to cut the neck off like this, and then you open it just like this.
Oh.
And then you have to put this over this on top of
okay.
this.
Do you
It's kind
have
of-
to tape this down first, or do
No.
you just? Oh, okay.
No, you don't. That's what makes it so cool.
Yeah.
And so let's see if I can do this. So we're going to, let's see if I can make it so that you can see over here. There. Now, we're just going to put this down over it like this, just like that. And then turn it around, and then just kind of pull it up.
Take
Use it-
some finger strength for that.
Yeah. There. Now, see? Now we've got
Yeah.
our little lip there. There. I like to leave a little, what I call a hat.
Okay.
But you don't have to. You could actually just cut it down and make it flush to it, but I kind of like that.
It's kind of cute. It looks like a little pumpkin or like a little
Right.
gourd or something.
Yes, it adds some distinction, especially with the fact, with Halloween and things
Yeah,
like that.
fall and-
So what you can do then is you can take the magic marker and you can put a face on that.
All right.
All right? And then I'm going to finish doing this one that I had started earlier. And, you don't have to cut this if you don't want, but it makes it so it's easier. Just cut it like that, and then I'm going to cut this one. And see if I can get this in there better. My fingers get stuck. Okay.
It's a good finger workout.
It sure is. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but I haven't found it yet.
Yeah.
But, because you got to really get that, I had a little bubble there. So I got to pull this up. There we go. There. And this one does look like a pumpkin.
Yeah, that one does.
Now it's a stress ball. You can squeeze it and you can make it and form it into any shape that you want. I think this is great, and you can pop this in your purse. You can give this to kids.
Yeah.
This is my idea, the stress ball.
It's really cool.
Yeah, looks like a banana.
Kinda.
This was a fun little activity to do
Yeah.
in that.
Well, it feels like, kind of what it reminds me of is like silly putty. Like it's kind of what it feels
sure.
like. That's what I would have guessed if I didn't see you put the flour in there.
Yeah, you would never have guessed that there
Because
was flour
it
in
feels
here.
real solid. It doesn't feel mushy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's mushy enough that you can
That
squeeze
you can
it.
squeeze it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can use it as an exercise ball too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can exercise your fingers
Exercise
and
your
your hands.
fingers. Yep.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Great
so-
idea, Auntie Sharon.
Yeah,
Good
so
idea.
back to crafts again,
Yeah.
Matt. So and again, relieving stress is really important for the health of the person that is experiencing the difficulties, the traumatic brain injury or the autism and things like that. But it's a great thing for caretakers and caregivers and that.
Be kind to your family member.
Right. So this is a great idea for anybody. You don't have to have a traumatic brain injury to love this.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I know. This is great. This is great. I mean, we're just having fun here, We're exercising
Just
our hands.
enjoying the stress ball, a little relaxing.
Yeah, this is great. And laughter is so important too. And my little banana guy here.
Yeah.
I thought we should have him on the show again and maybe take us away with some laughter. We've got our stress balls and we've got our laughing monkey to kind of help us to relieve our stress
Yep.
and to feel good and everything. And we just want you to be able to just take care of yourself. Like Val was saying the last show, that you need to take care of yourself too, no matter who you are out there. Because one thing, if you are taking care of someone else, you're not going to be able to do a good job of it if you can't take care of yourself first, because you won't have nothing left to give. And
That is so true.
yeah.
Yep.
So is there any thing you want to share with our audience before we leave?
Oh, goodness. I think on the last show I talked myself out. I don't know. I just agree. This stress is just rampant. I mean, our society, it's gotten more and more stressful. You drive to work, you're stressed out, people honk at you or cut you off. And so half the time, by the time people get to work, they're already in a bad mood.
True. They should
So-
have these, right?
so
when
yeah.
you come into the job, you
Make
take
one
of
of
those.
these, put it on your desk at work.
True.
And
Yeah,
when
it
you're
works.
thinking about the guy who cut you off or didn't let you in when you were trying to merge,
Yeah.
just do this. Take some deep cleansing breaths.
That's great. Good advice. She should be doing the show.
Do some yoga.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this station also has Yoga on the Go with Annette.
Yes,
Sometimes.
it's great to be able
Yeah.
to do these shows that we do, and it's the crew. Oh, I want to give a plug out for all my crew. You guys are fabulous. I couldn't do this without you. I love all of you, and you just are great. You're so supportive and everything, and you put up with me, and that's a big thing. So thank you, everybody, in that.
Thank you, crew.
Yes, definitely. And what are some ideas you'd like to see on the show coming up?
For the Comeback Journey show?
Yeah, well, I mean, do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, I would like to see like maybe more people that have different kinds of disabilities, how they've learned to live with them,
Oh,
and how they've learned to maybe advocate for themselves, and how they've learned to educate other people about,
that.
because a lot of people have had to live with their disability like their whole life, and so they've learned a lot. So I think that would be
Right.
cool.
I like
to see
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have some ideas too that you would like to see on the show, you can go to comebackjourney@gmail.com, or you can call our viewer response line at 763-533-1710, and let us know what you think of our show. And if you have any ideas, or if you'd like to be on our show, like Val, it's great. We're having a lot of fun. Aren't you having
We
fun,
are,
Val?
yes.
This
yes,
is
I am.
fun. You never know what you're going to get on the show and what's going to happen. Val had no idea we were going to be making stress balls. So this was kind of a nice surprise.
It was. Thank you,
Yeah,
Auntie.
great.
I'm keeping this one too, so you're not
Oh,
getting
yes.
this one back.
No, yes,
going home with
take
me
that
today.
home, right? I know. If you want a stress ball out there, you can either make one or let me know, and I'll make you one, and I'll get you a stress ball too. So it's very important. Put all your stress into this thing. You can even hit it. You know, take it out.
But don't throw it at someone, because
No.
that would bring more stress.
Yes.
We don't want to. Keep one
There's
in
some
your
hardness.
car, you know, when you're on Highway 100 or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and the traffic's bad, you can just go, "Ugh, that guy's on his cell phone again. Ugh, get off your cell phone and drive.
I love it. I love it. That's great. Oh my God, that's right. Yeah, that's perfect. What could we call these? In your, for your car, it could be an accessory when they sell cars.
Oh, yeah.
They get a stress ball to go along with
Put one
the
in your
car.
cup holder, make it
There you go.
easily accessible to.
We're having a great time. You can, I can tell. And like I said, this show is not edited, so what you see and what you hear is what you get, and that. So it's kind of fun, and just to be ourselves, to just have fun. So
Everybody be yourself.
That's right.
Don't be someone else.
That's
It
right.
doesn't work.
And be patient with yourself, and
Yes.
be patient with others, because that's also the stress ball will help you with that too. As we end the show, you can keep doing your stress ball if you
Okay.
want. But as we end our show, I'm going to invite our little friend here, our little laughing monkey, to kind of join us.
Okay.
And if I can get it turned on, I'm like, because one time I couldn't turn it off, and it was so funny in that, because this little tail just kept hitting at me. So I've got to find the little latch underneath here. and that.
Oh,
So hold on.
small.
Let me see. It's somewhere here. Oh, I think I found it.
There it is.
Oh yeah, I found it. I found it. Whoops. Okay, now he's caught me. There we go. Look at that. So this is our laughing monkey. See the tail going? It's got the.
So cute.
I know. Because laughter is important.
Yes.
You gotta have laughter. You gotta laugh, and he just makes me laugh. And are you done? Oh no!
No?
Oh, now I wonder if I put him right here, he'll probably fall right off the table here. Okay.
Oh,
well,
he's exhausted.
we will say our farewells here as our laughing monkey says goodbye and takes us out with laughter. I give, from me to you, I give you my heart.
I'm Ben Uchek. I played high school, college, and pro football, helping my team win the 2006 championship. My career ended after I suffered my 5th concussion. More than 1 million athletes suffer a concussion each year. The American Academy of Neurology recommends athletes thought to have a concussion be immediately removed from play and assessed by a healthcare professional trained in concussion. This isn't just about sports. It's about your brain. When in doubt, sit it out. A message from the American Academy of Neurology.
Sharing your passion starts with taking that first step. Take Will, for example. His first step was taking free TV classes at Northwest Community Television. He's learning production skills and now has access to cutting-edge equipment. He's working on local music productions, meeting new people, and gaining experience needed to produce his own show. Best of all, he's sharing his passion for music with others in his community. Share your passion. Visit nwct.org.
I'm Sharon, and I'm from Brooklyn Center.
Did you know that as a resident of Brooklyn Center, you have an all-access pass to Northwest Community Television? You can produce your own show or help other residents create theirs.
What I like about Northwest Community Television, it's a community where I can produce my own craft shows and kids programs, as well as helping others with their shows.
Ready to produce your own TV show? Visit nwct.org. Get your all-access pass today.
I'm Sharon, and I'm from Brooklyn Center.
Did you know that as a resident of Brooklyn Center, you have an all-access pass to Northwest Community Television? You can produce your own show or help other residents create theirs.
What I like about Northwest Community Television, it's a community where I can produce my own craft shows and kids programs, as well as helping others with their shows.
Ready to produce your own TV show? Visit nwct.org. Get your all-access pass today.
This is going to be for the first show. There. So this is ready. Okay. We're going to recycle, reuse, and make something old into something new. Yep. My name is Sharon Kephart, and this is Angel, and our show is Auntie Sharon's Crafts and More. Okay, girl, are you ready? I want my viewers to look at things differently, and that's what I try to do, is I look around the house and I'll walk around and say, oh, I could use that in one of my crafts. My show is on Channel 20. It plays on Thursday nights, 7 to 8 p.m. It plays at 3 o'clock in the morning for those that are up that early, and also from 11 to noon on Friday morning.
Hi, I'm Ashley from Kids for a Better World, a nonprofit organization encouraging the empowerment of youth, supporting youth initiatives, and creating partnerships to address the needs of individuals, children, and families. Be the change.
Be the change and make your children get involved. Be the change and make your children get involved.
Volunteering is more than just a word. It's a window to opportunities. Take Mark, for example. By taking free TV classes at CCX Create, Mark is helping bring entertainment and information to his community, along with building a foundation of skills that will take him one step closer to his dreams. Share your passion. Visit ccxmedia.org.